Hello, and welcome back to some more Dark Souls 2. So, fixing my mic real quick. Last time, we killed the Covetous Demon in this very room. I just saved quit here, took a break. Now I'm back to recording. So, plan for this part is going to be going through Earthen Peak. I doubt I'll be able to finish it in one part, but we'll see what happens. So, Lucatiel's here already. That's nice. I'll let you guys listen to what she has to say.
Still on the road. Sorry to have burdened you so.
No burden.
This is for you. By way of an apology.
There you go. See, this is another reason you want to exhaust NPC dialogues when you get the chance. They give you stuff most of the time.
I found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading, oldest first. The curse is doing its work upon me. I am frightened. Terribly so. If everything should fade, what will be left of me?
So she's starting to get worried because her memory is starting to leave her brain and she can't remember things that she normally should. And so she's realizing she's going hollow and she might become one of those, hollows we keep seeing everywhere.
I had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mirror. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him. Not once. But then, one day, he was gone. Lost without a trace. Now I'm certain that he was taken by the curse.
We will actually run into her brother eventually.
If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too. Soon I may forget even about him. If only someone would hear my brother.
There you go.
soon.
Well, I'd love to hear your tale, Lucatiel, but you're gone. So much for that. Anyways, I have 32,000 souls. I'm gonna go ahead and level up really quick. Really quick. Let's go back to Majula. I can almost guarantee you guys I'm gonna die in this place. It's not one of my favorite places. There's a lot of falls and drops and things of that nature that you kind of have to do in order to get to certain spots if you want treasure.
You found?
Oh.
Here, to see.
And, well, I'll level up first, I guess, since I went into the menu. Then do adaptability again. Do another endurance, do another vigor, and that's it. Now we're up to level 78. And let me upgrade my Estus. Oh yeah, and the Sublime Bone Dust. I don't even know how many I have. I think I have 2. Let's see. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, I just have 1. Okay, good. So Sublime Bone Dust, put it in the Majula Bonfire. Poosh! And now you have stronger Estus Flasks, so you can heal more. Always nice. Oops. There we go. Travel back to Earthen Peak. And now we start Earthen Peak. I mean, I feel like a lot of people don't like this area. It's, again, full of poison, as you can see, and falls, as you can see. And just, there's these annoying enemies called mannequins everywhere. They hit really hard and really quick. I don't even know. Oh, I missed. Let's not get hit by them. Or do it. I don't care. What's the R2? Okay, it's a big overhead attack. Cool. That should come in handy. Get away. You see what I mean? Oh my god! Yup, I died. Already. What a freaking fantastic start. I don't even remember if I used the greatsword in this area. It might be too slow for these guys. Unless you can time your attack right. God damn it. Come here. Come here. Yes. No, you get away from me. You get the fuck away from me with your quick attacks. Poison throwing knives. This raises this big glass jar, and I don't want to do that because I want him to hit it and get poisoned. I don't think he didn't get poisoned, never mind. Pick up this item, Radiant Life Gem. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. Let me make sure. Let's see if the chains go up. Yeah, that's what that does. That's it. Okay, so as you can see, there's a stupid little mannequin right there trying to shoot at me. Oh wait, I have my iron arrows on. Don't want to use those. Want to save those in case I have to break pots and stuff. So I'm gonna shoot this guy first. I know my bow's really weak right now, but it's better than having them shooting me while fighting something else on the other side. I hate this place. I hate the mannequins. I hate archers in general. This place isn't fun for me. There we go, there's one. And then there's this guy. And they have poison arrows. That's the worst part about them. And look at that. Look at the damage and then the poison accumulation. That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. That's right, you shoot me and then I'll shoot you 3 times and die? 3 times and die? Okay, good. Freaking poop. Man, poop. Just want him to get out of here. And then this guy, I'm pretty positive you cannot parry these guys. I tried for a really long time to parry them, and it never worked. I know there's like Grave Wardens, that's what they're called. I know there's somewhere in the wiki about parryable enemies and unparryable enemies. So this is what I mean by those harsh drops and some poison arrows. See that item over there? The only way to get it is to drop from way up there on that catwalk. So obviously you need the cat ring and a pretty decent amount of health or you will die. Another big pot here. And then there's a mannequin here. I almost forgot about you. Okay, and then you come over here and grab this treasure chest. I don't think there's anything that great in here. Is it a weapon? Yeah, it's a pike. Kind of like a spear, a little bit more slashy than pokey, I think. Never really used a pike. And then there's this that I think just raises that pot again, so you don't hit it and poison yourself. Okay, so right here, be careful. There's mannequins that drop down as you're about to go to the ladder. And they actually can hit you on the way down like that. I ran out of stamina. That's never good. Okay. So far, so good. At least we're off to a much better way than what was occurring earlier, and I was getting raped by these guys. I'm actually really surprised that hit him. Come here. Take it. Take it. Yeah! Can't use a shield against my great sword. And I dropped a mannequin set. And right here, messages, try torch. You definitely want to light that windmill on fire. It basically, the windmill is it's like the pumping station of all the poison in this area. So in the boss fight room, there's actually poison all over the floor, and the boss in that area, she actually recovers health while sitting in poison. Now my first playthrough, I didn't know about this because I played blind completely. I didn't even read the messages on the floor or anything. So I didn't know you could do this and make the boss fight literally 3,000 times easier. But I managed to kill her anyways. It took all my Estus flasks. It took a lot of life gems, a lot of radiant life gems at that, and a lot of poison moss to kill her, but I finally did it after like 6 or 7 attempts. And then later, come to find out, all I had to do was do that, and it would have been so much easier. I was kind of mad. So I'm getting pretty much the entire mannequin set here. What was that? I could have sworn I just heard the illusory wall sound. But anyways, there's a trap button right here. Just sends arrows your way from the other side of the room. And then right here is a mannequin to your left. Never let these guys sneak up on you because they can stun lock the shit out of you. So if you break this railing made out of wood, you can come across here and talk to this guy.
Shush. You idiot. Stay quiet.
Like how he's holding his belly up. I never noticed that.
Don't give me away.
Fatty,
You're a fugitive too, eh?
Not really.
Yeah. Why else would you be here?
Because I'm exploring.
It's got death written all over it.
True. There's the lower part of Earthen Peak that we came through. The mines and all that stuff. Actually, that's technically Harvest Valley. Okay, so keep talking to him.
You want to climb down here?
Gives you a ladder to go down there.
I can lend you a ladder. But, how much can you offer me? Why, yep. I'm trying to help you, you know?
I guess our character made a crude remark about it.
Downright rude, really. I've got a soft heart, so I let you off. This once.
So 2,000 souls.
All right.
And he pulls up this ladder.
Just a moment.
And sets it back down. That's all he does, and he makes you pay him $2,000 to use his ladder. And if you exhaust his dialogue, Mr. Ladderman here goes to Majula, and you can pay him even more souls. And you know that big well in Majula you might have attempted to go down and died, possibly, or made it because you used the cat ring?
Go on ahead.
He will be there, and you can buy 3 different ladders at 3 different soul prices, and they'll help you go down the well without dying. I think there's a Pharaoh's Lockstone and a Twinkling Titanite, so I think it's worth it for 2,000 souls, a Pharaoh's Lockstone and a Twinkling Titanite, and then just make sure to exhaust his dialogue, and so he goes back to Majula.
Oh, what is it? What do you need now? Huh?
I think you can buy stuff from him here. Yeah, and he also has a gesture. Frustration gesture. So he sells a club, a whip, claws, and a wooden shield. He sells the thief set from Dark Souls 1. He also sells lacerating knives, aromatic ooze, bleeding serum, and this ladder, which you want if you want to complete an NPC quest line later. Aromatic ooze, again, it's like resin. You apply it to your weapon, it gives it magic. So I'm gonna exhaust his dialogue. Bear with me.
Have you heard? Well, apparently, there's this monster lady, right? And the poison, well, does wonders for her body.
Yeah, like I said, it heals her.
You know, health and beauty and that sort of stuff. And I thought only human women were so petty.
So he actually, his dialogue is actually pretty interesting because he talks about the story behind the boss of this area. So honestly, I'm gonna listen to it.
That creature, she was human once, you know. Yeah. In fact, she was wed to the prince of that nearby castle. But her husband, he had feelings for another. The princess was desperate and sought eternal beauty, hoping that it would restore the prince's affection. You see what I mean?
See what I mean?
Before long, the princess's ire transformed her into a monster. Now, listen here. When do you think this all happened? Long ago, when this very land was called something else. We say Drangleic now, but countless kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot. And this won't be the last. Oh no. That damned hag just can't let her old flame go. She's going to get us all burned.
I don't know if that's actually a hint to light the windmill on fire or not. It could be, for all I know.
God almighty. I'm not going to die in this dump. God, I'm
And that's it.
Find
And
it.
you leave.
All the best.
And you can come across here. You don't have to sprint, I'm just doing it. Simpleton Spice. And then you can come back onto safe ground. So from here, is there... Yeah, there's two ways to go up. You can take that ladder, or you can go this way. I'm just gonna go this way. I actually can't remember the optimal route here. So we're gonna explore together, I guess. Oh, here, I guess I can show you this real quick. It's pretty cool. Pull this. So the first time, or actually, yeah, I guess you can just go ahead and climb up here, or take it up. And there's a nice little chest right here for you. And pyromancers and mannequins and all these great things up here. And you get a mirror shield. Awesome. And he almost hit me with a throwing knife. Man, those pyromancers are relentless. The desert sorceress. So pull it again. And this time, wait for it to go up. Because there actually is an item on a corpse, I'm pretty sure, down underneath it. Just don't get smushed. Divine Blessing, Large Soul, Proud Knight. And then just head back over here and you'll be good. That sorceress is still trying to get me. Alright, so right here, I don't know if you can backstab him. I'm gonna try for experimental issues. Yeah, you can. Okay, good. And he's dead. Awesome. Another desert sorceress down there. So right here, Pate. Is Pate here? Yeah, Pate's right here if you talk to him and exhausted his dialogue in the forest. Somebody just died, and I got their souls. Cool.
Well, we meet again.
And he does not know that you talked to Creighton.
There's treasure this way, but I have a bad feeling about it. I don't quite have the guts myself. Well,
and he just says the same thing. Okay, so this door is locked on this side. You have to go to the other side to get it, which I'll show you how to do. It's pretty simple. You just come around here, and you break this, and you drop down. How easy was that? And right here is the treasure. And I honestly can't remember what it is, so let's see what we got. Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Okay, another mage favorite right there. Sorcerer favorite, and now the door will open. And if you talk to Pate again, he'll be like, oh, good job.
Well, good to see that you survived. Perhaps you're more rugged than I thought. In any case, the treasure is yours, since you went ahead and took the leap. I prefer a more cautious approach. It's hard to know who to even trust these days. For instance, I've heard that a man is out for my life.
So he knows about Creighton.
Now, what misunderstanding could have ever led to that? The poor bloke must have quite an imagination. You be careful too, my friend. For trust can be a dangerous thing.
Personally, I don't like Pate. I think he's a big fat liar.
You be careful too.
That's all he's got to say. Okay. So now, there's... Okay, so there's a desert sorceress and more treasure over there, as you can see. But I'm actually going to wait until I hit a later bonfire and come back to this area and then get it. That way... And I hate these guys. They're gonna make this really difficult for me. Wow! The tracking on pyromancies now. Holy shit.